Okay, here's your dilemma. You've always had two-stage snow blowers, and every couple of years you're like, man, they got to come out with a single stage snow blower that really works well for consumer use. You have a 100-foot driveway, 100 foot of sidewalk, some patio, and your snowfalls are, between, an inch and 10 inches, and you like to stay on top of your driveway. But damn, that two stage is bulky and hard to maneuver. Well, I think this is your answer. This thing is the bomb. This is the Ariens Professional 21. It is a single stage, 4-stroke snowblower. This isn't a full review because I'm not going to snow blow any snow, and I'm not even going to start it up. You're just going to have to take my word for it. I might have a video coming up, actual usage, but this isn't it. This thing is their Professional 21, like I said. It's made for contractors, commercial use. It is built like a bomb, and it runs fantastic. And let me tell you, this thing can snow blow some snow. Couple unique things about this. It's got a really low center of gravity. It weighs about 100 pounds. So all the weight is really low to the deck. And you're not skidding over snow. It's got a scraper bar that's spring loaded. No magic there. Toro's had those for a long time. It's got an engine design where, not a lot of plastic cowling here. The engine's exposed. That's on purpose, according to Ariens, so you can, do your maintenance. No key. It's got an on-off switch. It also has an hour meter, which is cool. And it's got a on-off gas. You can run it dry at gas and store it and not have to worry about it. It's got a 9.5 horsepower axe motor. I believe that's Chinese made. No problems there. It's got a very unique handle design. This is made to just put up on your tailgate of your pickup and slide it right into your pickup. There's nothing, and this is on purpose too, there's nothing exposed. It might look like it, but there's not. There's nothing exposed on the back of that handle. You can slide it right into your truck and slide it right out without having to pick up the whole 100 pounds, use leverage. That's awesome. There's only 2 models available. One has this chute control, and this isn't cable. This is just one big rod. And let me demonstrate that. Okay, here's the brake. That's cool. And there's a model that has just a metal thing that comes off that chute where you can move it back and forth by hand. I think the non-chute control model is $650, and the chute control model is $700. That's MSRP. You might do better. You might find some sales. But this thing is just awesome. We've only had 2 snowfalls this year in mid-Michigan here, one about 6 inches, one about 4. And this thing plowed through the snow great. It doesn't skid around because of that low center of gravity. That snow plow at the end of the driveway stuff, this plows right through it as long as you stay on top of it. If it sits there and it's a foot and sits there overnight and it's crusty, come on, this isn't going to handle that. But get your shovel out. But for 99% of what I think I'm going to need in my residential area here, this fits the bill. What else can I say? The only con I have, maybe 2 cons and one just a learning curve, is if you're used to 2 strokes where you start them up full choke and then you can just knock it right back to run, not with this one. When it says to prime it 3 times, only prime it 3 times. Put it on full choke, and once it's running, it's got a 4-position choke. Easily go from 1 position all the way down to run. Don't just throw it right down to run. If you do, it's going to stall out, and it's going to act like it's flooded. So as long as you know that, it's all good. The other con I have is, this chute control here, I wish it was like a ratcheting design like the Toros. It's not. This works on friction. You tilt that up, tilt it down, how you want the, snow to throw out of that. That's very finicky. You have to have that set just right. You want to be able to adjust that by hand. But man, if you have that too light, that snow's going to hit that and it's going to flop it up. But if you have it adjusted too tight, it's going to be hard to adjust by hand. So that's a finicky thing. I wish they'd change that. Man, what else can I say? Just overbuilt. Metal guides with ball bearings for the chute control. Metal guides with ball bearings for the auger control. Overbuilt. A lot of metal, not a lot of plastic. Like I said, just meat and potatoes, and this thing just eats up the snow. So if you're on the fence about going to a single stage, and you want to know what's out there and what works, I don't think you can go wrong with this one. So if you're considering one, I'd say buy it. This is a winner, folks. Bye.